Welcome to Lesson 33, Mathematics Terminology. Mathematics includes theory. Arithmetic only deals with using numbers. First, I will cover the spelling and pronunciation of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30, 31, 40, 41, 50, 51, 60, 61, 70, 71, 80, 81, 90, 91, 100, 101, 1,000, 1,100, 10,000, 100,000. Mathematical symbols and mathematical process. Plus, minus, times, divide, equals, not equal. Add, for example, 2 plus 14 equals 16. Subtract, 80 minus 12 equals 68. Multiply, 3 times 6 equals 18. Divide, 18 divided by 3 equals 6. Decimal, that little point. Fraction, greater equal. 3 is more than 1. Less than. 1 is less than 3. One and a half is a mixed number. 6/4 is an improper fraction. The big numbers on the top, they call it improper. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 8 is the dividend. 4 is the divisor. The answer is called 2 is called the quotient. When you add 6 plus 2, 6 is the oddend, 2 the addend, the answer 8 the sum. Subtract 6 minus 2 equals 4. 6 is called the minuend. 2 is called the subtrahend. The answer 4 is the difference. Multiply 3 times 2. 3 is called the multiplicand. 2 is called the multiplier. The answer 6 is called the product. Divide 7 divided by 2. 2 is called the divisor. 7 is called the dividend. The answer 3 is called the quotient, with a remainder of 1. Oh, I moved the picture over so you can see the 1. Remainder of 1. Types of numbers. We have odd numbers. For example, 3, 5, 11, 43. They are odd numbers. Even numbers. For example, 2, 4, 8, 12, 36. Even numbers are, you can divide them by 2. If you can divide by 2 evenly, it is an even number. Before I continue, I have some pages for practice. Here's one of them. You go to full page view on your computer, and you hit the button that says print screen, and it will copy the pages. So here's one. Try it. Go to full screen, find print screen, and hit print screen. Here is another one. Now this one, you write the numbers in multiples from 3 to 36 in here. First 2 are done. Here you do matching. Again, full screen view. Select print screen, and you'll have a copy. And there's 3 more. I'll put those up. Naming shapes, completing definitions, matching. You match this side, then you match this side. Again, more matching. You match these over here, match these over here. And you can practice what I'm going over in this lesson. Okay, continuing with mathematical terminology. Identifying geometric shapes and definitions. Square, circle, triangle, rectangle. Move my picture over. Oh, won't move over far enough. Pentagon, tetrahedron or pyramid, hexagon, octagon, diamond, quadrilateral triangle, cylinder, cube, cone, arc, we have a circumference, the area around the circle. Across the circle, diameter, half of the diameter, radius, perimeter of a triangle. You have sides A, B, C. The perimeter, you add those up. Perimeter is A plus B plus C. When you have a square or a rectangle, you have the length and width. Angles, you have an angle. When it's 90 degrees, it's called a right angle. If the angle is less than 90 degrees, it is called acute angle. If the angle is more than 90 degrees, it's called obtuse angle. Okay, perimeter is the distance around the outside edge of a non-circular shape. For a circle, the perimeter is called the circumference. Circumference of a circle, pi, times d, the diameter, equals c, the circumference. Pi is 3.14. Perimeter of a cube. A cube has 12 sides. The perimeter is 12 times the length of one side. Area of a circle. Pi times r, or radius squared. That little 2 up there is the exponent for square. Area of a rectangle. Length times width. If you got a rectangle that's 2 inches by 3 inches, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 is the area. Area of a square is one side squared. Area of a triangle. 1/2 the base times the height. I would like to go into more detail on these, but I keep telling myself this is for the English words, not to teach math. Absolute value. You put 2 lines like this here to show that you're talking about absolute value. 0.2 has an absolute value of 2. Negative 17 has an absolute value of 17. Acceleration, a change in speed. Axis, a straight line about which an object rotates. Arithmetic, the manipulation of numbers. Coefficient, a number used to manipulate other values. Variable, a changeable value. Compound fraction, a whole number and a fraction, like 2 and a fraction 3/4. Ratio, the value of one number compared to another. Coordinates, numbers showing the position of a point or a line. Degree, 1/360th of a circle. There are 360 degrees in a circle. Exponent, number can be multiplied by itself. For example, 4 squared. The exponent is 2, so it says multiply 4 times 4, and that's 16. If that was 3, that would be 4 times 4 times 4. 4 4s are 16, 4 times 16 is 64. Formula, math expressed in symbols. Here is a formula for the circumference of a circle. Pi times the diameter equals circumference. That is a formula. Factor, numbers you can multiply together. A factor in this here is 3 times 3. 3 and 3 are factors. You can multiply them together. LCM, least common multiple. The smallest number a group of numbers can be divided by. If you have a group of numbers, say 7, 42, 56, the least common multiple is 7. It's the smallest number that all 3 of those numbers can be multiplied by. So it's called the least common multiple. Square root. 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 is the square root. You could say 3 exponent 2 equals 9. This is a symbol for square root. So this says square root of 9 is 3. Simplify. Clarify, make easier to use or understand. So if you have 2 6, if you clarify or make easier, you reduce it to 1/3. This is good when you have some large numbers that your mind can't grab like it can a 2 and a 6. So you reduce it, you clarify it, you simplify. Vertical, up and down, like standing up. Horizontal, side by side, or laying down. Exponent. How many times to multiply a number by itself? So the exponent here is 4. So that says you multiply 3 times itself 4 times. And if you do that, you get 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 27 is 81. Prime numbers. Prime numbers can only be divided evenly by 1 or itself. For example, 17 can be divided by 1 and that gives you 17. 17 can be divided by 17, that gives you 1. Either 1 or the number, and there's no other choice. Cardinal numbers, they answer the question, how many? How many boxes? 3. How many people? 14. How many thoughts? 2. So they are called cardinal numbers. Okay, that's all I did. That's quite a bit, actually, for this lesson. There are thousands of other mathematical terms, but these are the very basics, so I went with that. So thank you for working with me and learning these English words, and see you on the next lesson.